A thread by Soul War. An article by D.B. Copa that lays out why the Texas United States Supreme Court case is a game changer and what President Trump was angling for from the beginning. SCOTUS would have to review the evidence since no lower court has done so. Do you see it yet? From DB Copa, ranis.medium.com, the Texas 2020 election case and the Supreme Court. Duane continues. Trump will reveal the most damning evidence during SCOTUS proceedings not included in any revealed affidavits to the lower courts, as it's not required to submit all evidence, just what you believe is sufficient to prove the case. Donald Trump tweeted just 4 hours ago, "We will be intervening in the Texas plus many other states case. This is the big one. Our country needs a victory." President Trump intended SCOTUS to be his battlefield all along, and that Texas would have standing, whereas, incredibly, the sitting president who was cheated did not. The proof bombs Trump's going to reveal have not yet been reviewed by anyone outside of his team, and I must stress, none of the state cases required Trump's team to submit all of their evidence for that case. They submitted compelling affidavits they knew the judges would ignore. My thinking is Trump has some thermonuclear proof bombs that he's been waiting to drop since November 3rd. Here's just one I believe will be presented to SCOTUS. Yes, it's just one tabulation machine in one county that's been admitted to. How many more machines does the Trump team have possession of? How many have the same or similar algorithm? Link in the thread to another thread from Rob Hurst, CPA, about Ware County, Georgia, and a machine that is shown to automatically give 13% to Biden and take 13% away from Trump. Duane continues. Trump couldn't prevent the steal, but he could prepare to answer it. It's now clear why Biden's campaign was non existent and why the Democrats didn't fight Amy Coney Barrett's nomination to SCOTUS. They intended to cheat and install Biden, then pack the Supreme Court. So Trump trapped them all. So, because of what happened on November 3rd, the cheat and its aftermath, we have been smashed by waves of gaslighting fake news as the mainstream media desperately tries to force millions of Americans to accept our new normal as the DC Democrats hide under their beds. They know what's coming. The mainstream media and social media giants are clearly not as politically savvy as the swamp creatures. The charade they are demanding everyone participate in is looking more and more bizarre as President elect doddering puppet obliviously makes cabinet appointments in La La Land. People are still thinking too small. This isn't about Trump. This is about destroying a world the enemies of America, both foreign and domestic, built to rule and abuse us. Trump is going to peel their corruption like a rotten, stinking onion. All of it. Know what that means? The relentless pressure of the social media to conform to critical race theory over the past 15 years, the linking of anything pro American spirit to white supremacy, the pandemic, the riots, the lockdowns, all have one origin. Have you figured it out yet? China is at war with us. They have been at war with us for decades. We were oblivious to it as they bought or compromised hundreds of our politicians and guardians of our Constitution, and then turned those institutions against us. I'm looking at you, FBI. Key individuals were supported, bought, or blackmailed. This is how the Fourth Estate was turned into a fifth column against our very republic. This is how our children's education was warped into indoctrination. Our courts became bastions of judicial activism, always protecting unconstitutional leftism while swinging hard versus the right. Trump isn't positioning himself to win just a second term that we all want. He's fighting to restore our republic by positioning the enemy to the time and place of their utter destruction. He's used their penchant for cheating to set them up. The DC Democrats realized this too late. The morons in the legacy and social media are soldiering on, completely unaware what Trump is about to drop on them. When you realize how audacious the scope of where Trump is going to go with this, your jaw will hit the floor. Democrats were cheating for years with Dominion. All of the left's most carefully and stealthily prepared schemes that brought our republic to the brink of its irreparable loss are going to come to nothing. America will restore our electoral system. We will restore our education system and culture, not overnight, because you are going to have to fight your fellow Marxist Americans to do it. And they will fight you every step of the way. They are determined to destroy the republic. How determined are you to recover it? The enemies of America managed to put down Marxist roots. Accept it. President Trump does have a plan to recover America. You won't recognize America by 2025, and you'll be thrilled. But full recovery will take at least a decade, which means Trump's successor will be critical. The CCP influence in the GOP was partially successful in Trump's first term. In the second term, the removal of CCP influence in the GOP, or did you think those 40 plus GOP politicians who decided suddenly to retire was just a coincidence? The purge of the Democrat National Committee's CCP isn't going to be voluntary. So be it. Let me be clear. I don't hate foreigners. I hate foreigners conspiring to destroy my country. Because the torch of Lady Liberty troubles their dark dreams of empire and tyranny. Their peoples see our amazing quality of life and success. So rather than emulate that success, they want to burn America to the ground. Freedom is a lie. They want to solve their America problem. President Trump is about to solve their humanity problem decisively. The world will remember his name in wonder. And as for those who tried to stop him, forgotten, because the universe is a meritocracy, you Marxist bitches. To support the works of Brent Cates, donate any amount now at paypal.me/Brent Cates. Also, check out the Americana Rising Teespring store, link in the thread.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.